Hello everybody, my name is Anday and welcome to another video. Today is going to be all about Ninjago Dragons Rising. Uh, so last episode it was all about them going to the carnival, the Crosswood Carnival, which, it was this big area that was essentially a way of celebration for all the realms, which it was super interesting, super cool, especially where at first we think it's a little ambush between what's her name, Creel and Labo. Labo is so cool. I like it. And first they sneak out, of course, Aaron and Sora, and they go. Or it turns out that Creel needed the money because she's trying to save one of her friends, like genuine friends, not there being one of the. What did they get? What are they called? The whack rats. The whack rats, pretty much. And it was interesting. And then they go and they find them, but it turns out the magician man is evil, and he was using their video game energy for his fireworks. And then we learned something interesting. Before I forget, we learned that Aaron can also give spinjitzu to objects, which that's very interesting and very cool. It makes for a very interesting power set that he has now, because pretty much no one else could do that. They can't spin objects. They can't give objects spinjitzu. It's like if you give a spinner, the little spinners you had back in the day, you put a minifigure on a spinner, and then you put a weapon on a spinner. Who wins? The weapon or the spinner? I mean, the person spinner or the weapon spinner? Who knows? But that'd be very cool, like little thing. Imagine if you have the Ninjago spinner, you spin it, and then a weapon can shoot out and also spin. That'd be cool. I'd buy that toy for sure. Buy that Lego. Anyways, this is the next episode. It's called Beyond Madness. Very interested. Are we going to the Realm of Madness? The one all the way back from season 1, where, if you know your lore, Wu went to go get Garmadon, who by this point had 4 arms because of dark magic. I know. This is probably something crazy that you guys have never heard. Very likely of this show or what I'm talking about right now, but trust me. Ninjago's a good show. Go watch this on Netflix. So you can watch my reaction, but please support the official release on Netflix. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's all I have to talk about. Now we'll get into the episode. This is Ninjago, Dragons Rising. Window capture. This one. Netflix. A new Netflix series. Yeah, for sure. New Wild Brain, of course. With it being, this part of the new realm now called the Realm of Madness and such. It's interesting that they do give us more lore on them, especially the Craglings, because we didn't know much about them all the way back then. And I'm pretty sure they were different color too. They were like orange, I think. They were different. They were definitely different. Not like because at least back then they had a different model too. If you played with enough Legos, you'd recognize them immediately from the rock monsters, the power miners. Yes. The power miners. They had the rock monster guys, and they had the big rock monster guys. The big figs. You put a little thing on their hand, and they have a handle on their back, and you lower it from their back, and they just go foosh, and they throw the thing. Anyways, I could very much see, I know not everything's sad, but, I hope they make the Cracklings into a thing. That'd be very neat. They could make the whole thing, the whole battle. They have some dragons. They make at least one king variant and one regular guy, and have these people here. That would be cool. I'd buy that set. And yeah, I know everything's not a set, but still. Another good episode, I think. Give us more stuff of what's going on with the Imperium. More interesting words from him. Lord Raz. Lord Raz. I like how intimidating and serious he is. He's like, do not disappoint me. Do not take this lightly. Those words, when I ask you for a question, I expect you. I like how serious he is. He doesn't even have that cool of a design. I mean, I do like his design, but he's not the coolest guy ever. He's pretty much just a regular tiger guy. But the way he delivers his lines, and I don't know, maybe he's really cool enough, or really strong. but the way he delivers his lines, I said that like 3 times now, just makes him like intimidating and serious. And I really like that in the villain, and I'm really liking it from this guy. That's why I like Garmadon so much. At least season 8 Garmadon. It doesn't matter. You don't need to know. All you have to know is this is like what, season 15 or season 16 of a show, and it's really good here. And we do good to see another person, this lab girl, lab woman. I forget her name. I don't know if they mention her name. They probably do. Yeah, he doesn't mention her name. He just says report. Yeah, they keep saying that, you know, so apparently there's someone else that can make one of these things, and he says that you know who, so, like, that's a little interesting. Like, who are they implying? Who are they implying that he growls at that response? Like, it is interesting. And I like how he has these little minion guys next to him. They have, like, they look like the little pit droids from, from Star Wars. So, yeah, this is, another great episode to see, you know, to them meeting back with other ninja, Nia and Kai, which is great to see them back. We see them fighting those 2 dragons who want the life energy, and it is neat that they ended here with Ryu being the one to save them. Necessarily, like it, because before that it was like, who knows what would happen here, but no, Ryu was the one to save them, and he gets to eat as much as he wants, which is that was sweet. And also, like, yeah, why did these guys? I like how they humanize characters, that a bunch of them have died before, and then they thought they were mud monsters. That's unfortunate. But, you know, I guess this is what happens when Garmadon was living in this world. He didn't care about anything. It's interesting how, I don't know, maybe he did talk with their leader, and those were only, you know, rogue ones, if you know what I mean. Like, these guys were sentient, but those guys were not, so who knows, though. Well, I don't know. They attacked first and such, but who knows what this means for, like, maybe there are other creatures in the Realm of Madness that aren't, you know, aren't shown, but are going to be elaborated on now that the realm is part of this world. Which also is interesting. Were all the realms, of their perspective, I would guess a dimension, I suppose? Were all the realms of their dimensions, were they like the same size as Ninjago, or were they small? You know what I mean? Think of Thor's realm, Asgard, in comparison to Midgard, which is Earth. Asgard is big, it's really big, it's like a big chunk of land, but it's not the size of Earth. You know what I mean? I guess that's any good way I can explain it. Anyways, yeah, this has been Ninjago Dragons Rising, episode 4, Beyond Madness, and it was great. It was great episode. I liked it a lot. I liked how we're getting our ninja back, and they do imply Nia woke up somewhere else, but they don't say where, which is interesting. Anyways, I guess this is it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you can watch, or hope you keep watching for other ones like this. I'm tired today. I can't talk. Anyways, my name. Anyways, my name is Anday, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.